Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm recapping the semifinals of the 2025 CONCACAF Gold Cup. Reaction de la semifinal de la Copa Oro de la CONCACAF. We had two semifinals on Wednesday, and I got both predictions right. I will tell you that right now. Why am I cutting out the, what's the word? Suspense. I don't know. But either way, I got both right. But it's the USA-Mexico, so I mean, it is what it is, right? Semifinal 1. United States 2, Guatemala 1, Estados Unidos 2, Guatemala 1. Only reason Guatemala lost is because they made two defensive mistakes early and allowed Diego Luna to score twice. If they did not do that, especially the first one, this game could have been totally different. Guatemala, after that second goal, absolutely fought their asses off to try to get this game at least to penalties. Guatemala gave such a good fight when it came to this match. Guatemala tried to find a way to win this football match. They tried. And when it comes down to it, the United States were uninspiring again. Ajimang had some really bad misses. Diego Luna carried that damn team, as he sort of has been this whole tournament. Tillman didn't really show it tonight. Malik Tillman didn't really show it, or last night, I should say. I am recording this Wednesday night after both games because of Toronto playing Thursday night, so try to get this recorded earlier. This is coming out Thursday afternoon, so either way, just broke the fourth wall there. Hi, Colt Cabana. With that being said, for me, the United States they got the job done, but they weren't pretty. But then again, both semifinals kind of went that way. The favorite got the job done, but it wasn't pretty. United States, sort of by their own doing. Mexico, they got shithoused, but we'll get there. For me, United States did the job. They won the match. They're moving on. They're going to the final. And they look like the underdog for that game, I will say. United States still, besides the Trinidad game, have been and the first 15 minutes of this game, have been very, very underwhelming. And they still have. But I was right about this one. I had the USA going through, even though I wanted Guatemala to win. They just couldn't get it done. All the way, by the way, props to all the Guatemalan fans who were in St. Louis, because I'll tell you one thing. As far as I know, I never heard of a Guatemalan diaspora that big in the Metro East. I've never heard of it. So that was travel on short notice. Big props to the Guatemalan fans. As far as I know. I may be wrong, but as far as I know. That was travel, mostly. Big props. But I was right about this one. 1-0 on my predictions. 1-for-1 on my semifinal predictions. Semifinal 2, Mexico 1, Honduras 0. Mexico 1, Honduras 0. I was right about this one. Mexico 1. 2-0 on my predictions. 2-for-2 on my semifinal predictions. So 100% batting average there. Good job. It's the semifinals, though. With that being said, of the Gold Cup as well. With that being said, though, Mexico got shithoused to hell and back, as I said last night on that review itself. Mexico got shithoused to hell and back. They should have won by more. With that offside called against them that probably shouldn't have, and the fact that they were looking good offensively, even though Honduras was kicking the hell out of them and bodying the hell out of them and throwing them down like it was nobody's business, they still should have won by more. They should have won by 3-0. If Honduras was not playing the way they were, they would have lost by 3-4 goals. Simple. Honduras looked like absolute hatchet men trying to win that game. Simple as it is what it is. You can't argue with it. They look like damn hatchet men. That game was dirty. And the referees sucked too. And I know it's a rivalry. The referees sucked. Honduras played dirty. They tried to get it to penalties. Didn't work. Which, you know what? Justice. With that being said, 1-0. Raul with a goal. Good for them. Good assist by Mora. Mora was man of the match. He played so damn well. No questions about it. He should be in Europe. No questions about it. Mexico did their job as well. It was not pretty because of Honduras, unlike the U.S. game where U.S. kind of shot themselves in the foot and still won by the skin of their teeth, and Guatemala really should have taken them to penalties, but they didn't. With that being said, Mexico, USA. The Gold Cup final, United States versus Mexico, Estados Unidos contra Mexico. That is our Gold Cup final this year, as is normal. It's back after 4 years, because last year, or 2 years ago, it was not. It was Mexico-Panama, because USA lost on penalties to Panama. 4 years ago was the last time it was a USA-Mexico final. USA won with a C team. Guess what they have this time? A C team again, but this time, I don't think it's going to be the same. I think Mexico-USA, I'm not making a prediction. Mexico's the favorite. They have the better squad. I don't think lightning strikes twice. And I think the odds will bear that out. But it'll be interesting to see. Will Mexico beat this United States team, or will the United States somehow fight their way to another Gold Cup that they probably shouldn't have won going in, but they do because for some reason with the C teams, they just know how to win. You know, it's crazy, right? With that being said, we'll see how it goes Sunday night, but with that being said, 2 for 2 on my predictions. Pretty damn good. 2 for 2, 2-0 semifinal predictions. Even though my full-on predictions were horrible and got absolutely thrown outside and into the rain and just no. And then same thing for the full knockout predictions. 3 for 7 on those. And then 14 for 23 or something like that. 14 for 16 or 16 for 23 on the full knockout ones, the full tournament before it even started, something like that. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe, you know what it is, tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribed, send some chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put this in playlists, share it with friends and family, all that great stuff. Later today, a couple hours from now, depending on when this comes out, Toronto FC, NYCFC versus Toronto FC live and RSR after the game, of course, because it's Thursday and this would have came out on its own and probably recorded that day if it wasn't for TFC playing on Thursday, but here we are. Friday, we have the Al Hilal Fluminense match live. Chelsea Palmeiras live RSR. Saturday, we have the PSG Bayern Munich game live. Real Madrid Borussia Dortmund live RSR. No Bellingham Bowl. With that being said, also the Gold Cup final prediction that Saturday night, because those games are so early, so about 7 or 8. Yeah, well, probably about 8 o'clock. We'll put that out. Makes sense to me. 2 different audiences, both could cook at the same time, I think. With that being said, there you go. Sunday morning, British Grand Prix, live RSR. We'll riff on it. We'll talk about it. And then there you go. Really won't write anything down for that. We'll watch the Grand Prix. I'll review it. There you go. Then Sunday night, Sunday evening, United States-Mexico Gold Cup final. We'll be here for that. Then Monday, we have the quarterfinal recap, semifinal predictions for the Club World Cup. Tuesday and Wednesday, 1 live, 1 review for the semifinals each. And then, of course, we'll be live for the Forge Montreal match on Wednesday, live review. So 2 lives, 2 reviews on Wednesday. Next Thursday, we will be live. We will review. We'll recap the Club World Cup semifinal after I'm back from F1 the movie, hopefully. And then that's all I have to do that day. So there you go. With that being said, Monday's pretty much an off day, even though we have a video. Thursday's pretty much off day, even though we have a video. Next one, not this one. Then Friday, we'll have the Club World Cup final prediction. Saturday, Atlanta United versus Toronto FC live RSR. Sunday, next Sunday, not this one, the 13th, the Club World Cup final live RSR. So, suit day for that, for sure. With that being said, I might wear the suit jacket on Gold Cup final day, depending on what jersey I wear, with the jersey I wear. With that being said, we'll see if I do that. Redneck, business casual. We'll see if we do that. But with that being said, I will see you tomorrow or later today for the TFC match, tomorrow for Club World Cup, and there we go. I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.